MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Harold Gonzalez is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Leading off, well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a five-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really.
7:05. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, P-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His third home run of this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that. They take the lead.
To the plate now, Twinkle Toes Dickens. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy Dick. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, and they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. And now here is Pete Alonso. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now two runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his third home run of this series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seven.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings Corey Lee to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to Thing you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And another foul ball. Swanson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. In his career, Stanton is creeping up on what's going to be a very exciting milestone achievement, and the entire baseball world will be watching him closely as he does so. 500 career homers is right around the corner.
Matty, it's all he's thinking about, and he should be thinking about it. He's been so great, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it, and the game will shut down and give him a standing ovation when he hits that 500th homer. So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 5-0 New York. Now to the plate, Max Kepler. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Batting 6th.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
0-2 the count to Crawford. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Batting 7th, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. No balls and 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this.
Leading off for the Yankees.
New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder,
and now in the box, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
Corey Lee digging in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Next, here is Jeremiah Jackson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw cleanly in the inning. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. First pitch on its way. Christian Pache is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
All even now, 2-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Yerman Mercedes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This
hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Anderson Miller, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3-2 pitch. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Dick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated
Next to hit is Friendly Reyes. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Reyes takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Miguel Sano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Judge looks up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is.
The right fielder.
D-Roll, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 3.
So next to bat will be J.P. Crawford, singled in his last at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. John Park, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 24, John.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Park.
Pitch on the way.
The first baseman.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Crawford gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the first pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Corey Lee is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodin, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Ro, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Jeremiah Jackson.
Now to the plate, here is Jeremiah Jackson. Fly ball out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. Now it'll be J.D. Davis, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Pache is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter.
Stepping in next, Anderson Miller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Bo Bichette flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. High chopper to third. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Over the bullpen and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. His third home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now. J.C. Cloney, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Twinkle Toes Dickens comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Into the box, Big Daddy Dick. 1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Miller is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth.
Alonso.
And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Sano. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Ready to take his hacks again. Corey Lee blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Hideo Matsumoto enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. He's ready now. The pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-1 the count now. Stanton, the runner at third with no outs. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Bo Bichette. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Up next for the Yankees,
Mike Trout steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Standing in the bullpen, he squeezes it for the out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Yankees. Archie Bradley gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 24.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
The right fielder.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count remains 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
J.P. Crawford is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 is first.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D.
Striding in is J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready now is Twinkle Toes Dickens. 3 for 4 so far in this one.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Dickey.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
So now to the plate, Big Daddy Dick, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Pache is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So the next to bat will be Pete Alonso. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Castillo.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in will be Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Nick Goody.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Pache. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Left
so the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Anderson Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
0-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. To start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And now the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder,
so now a guy making a lot of noise in this one. Mike Trout. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Kepler able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers.
Ladies
Rick
and gentlemen,
Guillory takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Frenmel Reyes.
The designated hitter.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.